what's up everyone? Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye here. If you haven't heard, GoPro Hero 6 has already been leaked, and it's coming out essentially in like a week and a half. September 28th, we're going to get the official announcement. I'll show you the embargo thing, and there's a bunch of information out there already. So this is pretty much officially unofficial. GoPro Hero 6, September 28th, it's coming out. Now, GoPro is also supposed to announce the Karma 2, at least an update to it, and seeing if maybe they're going to continue with a failure of a drone that they had with that. They're not going to continue to update the GoPro Hero Session, or the GoPro Sessions, the little cubes. What they also should talk about is their Fusion 360 camera, which 360, that fad has kind of died down a little bit, but we're going to go from there. Big news is GoPro Hero 6 is supposed to be about $500, which you're getting extreme with this stuff, GoPro. It just doesn't make sense. Your stock has gone up a little bit because of the leaks and everything like that, but you guys have significantly started to go downhill as you keep raising this price. I just don't understand it. When you have like Yi and SJCAM severely undercutting you and giving you great quality, GoPros do shoot well, but that's a whole GoPro ramp that we've had before, but they're continuing to raise the price, and it's getting kind of ridiculous in my opinion. You're going to get $1,000 for this one day. They're going to ask for it, and you might as well not at that one point. So they're also going to continue the 5, and that's still going to be $399.99. So that's still going to be an option. You can get the 5 session as well. So it's essentially going to look near the same. So if you kind of look here, GoPro. There isn't a huge boost to much in my opinion, and you can see from the specs and everything right here. One of the first pictures was leaked from Best Buy in Canada or something like that, and you have everything that you need. And essentially what you're getting is a 4K 60 frames per second, and that's the big leap. GoPro is finally catching up, especially to what Yi and SJCAM have already done. They're finally getting there, so be it, so that, and it's double, triple the price. But you're also getting 1080p at 240 frames per second, so you can really get some cool slow motion. Now, what did you have with the 5? The 5, you had 1080p at 120 frames per second, so essentially you're doubling everything, and that makes sense to an extent. And really, there's not much. They say they improve the stabilization, so that way it's a bit smoother, and you get everything the same. I think it said it should use the same battery as well, so if you already have batteries from the 5, it should work there as well. I don't think that there's much else. The other thing that they're saying is auto cloud uploads, easier to create images in your smartphone. It'll automatically send your smartphone and create a video for you, so you don't have to like edit it later. But once again, that's all through the GoPro app and everything, and you got to have the account, so you go through everything like that. But to me, the biggest thing is that it now shoots 4K video and 1080p at 240 frames per second. And that's really kind of what you're getting with this leak right here, this new thing. It's still waterproof up to 33 feet or 10 meters. That doesn't change from the 5 to the 6. And you could go from there. The other big thing also is that GoPro actually is building their own chip, their own sensor for this camera. It's called the GP1. And that's good for them because they can have more control over their camera. They're not relying on someone else for something like that. So this is a good step for them. But for them to now even ask for $500, I just don't see it in my opinion. But that is the news right there. So once again, this is what it's going to look like in the front. It looks pretty much the same. The package, still voice control, still touch, still built-in screen right there and everything. And that's really what you're getting. So you're essentially getting the same camera. I just want to show you the other thing right here. This is the embargo that so a lot of these places kind of already have their shipment, or they're getting their shipment. So that way when GoPro announces this on September 28th, people can sell right away. They can have it on launch. And it says the GoPro Hero 6 is released on the 28th, but stock will be coming to you now, so it's available to sell on launch. GoPro's been visiting stores. Do not display this product, and unfortunately, people have broke the embargo, and that Best Buy is probably going to get reprimanded or something like that, but that's what you get from there. So you got the new GoPro Hero 6, and you can go from there. If you have the GoPro Hero 5, do you feel like you would update to something like this? Would you want that 60 frames per second? Because either A, you can just spend the $500 with the new one, or would you sell your old one for like maybe $250, $300, and then fork over the extra $200 or so to get the new 6. But that's a whole nother argument from there. That's what we need to know, and that's what's coming out right now. So GoPro, still questionable. I'm glad that they're not doing the cubes anymore this session. They should have given up on the Karma. The fact that they're really going in on this Karma 2.0 thing is kind of dumb, but that's really about it. And the whole Fusion 360 thing, I'm not seeing that being anything, because 360 video and everything right now really isn't anything. But let me know your thoughts down below. We'd be interested to have a discussion. That's the GoPro Hero 6.